Okay, guys. We are continuing the FST fundamental lessons. It is compulsory and then it's a must for you to know this because according to our obligations, you are supposed to know before you even try placing an order, because you cannot be trading whilst you don't know some terms. Okay. Now, what is pips? When you hear pip, what is pip? This is the word PIP. What is the full meaning of pip? Pip means price interest point. Price interest what? Point. That is the full meaning of pip. Price interest point. Please write it down. It is very important. So now let's define what pip is. Now, pip is defined. Pip, okay. It is defined as the smallest change, okay, in a currency pair. It is defined as the smallest change in a currency what? Pair. When I mean a small change in a currency pair, what I mean is when there is a small change, okay, pips are defined as the smallest change in a currency pair. We've already learned about currency pairs. Euro USD is a currency pair. Ghanaian cedi against naira they are currency pairs. The two coming together are currency pairs. When we pick franc, what do you call it? France, their money, and then we pick Ghana cedis together. The two are currency pairs. Now we are saying pip is said to be the smallest change in a currency pair. Okay, so as a forex trader, you earn your money through pips. You earn your money through what? Pips. So let's now get to understand this. Now, we are going behind the scene. The bank will show you $1 exchange rate will give you, let's say, 1.1302 US dollar. Now we are going behind the scene to know where forex traders earn their money from. Okay, so at the bank, in order to get €1, you need 1.1302 in order to get €1. So what is the pip? What is called a pip? Now, if you look here, we have 4 decimal places. After the decimal, we have 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers. We are able to gain our pips from here. The 4th decimal place. So a change in value in this number, a change in the value of this number is what we call pip. Pip. Okay. So assuming, and then it changes in seconds. It changes in seconds, minutes, hours, and a lot more. For assuming, let's say, when it's 2:30, the exchange rate for dollar was 1.1302, and then let's say 2:31, it changed from 1.3020, which happens always. It happens always. It can even increase. Now here, okay, this guy had changed. It have increased in value to form what? So it have increased in value, and then how much value have you earned? So you subtract this one from this one, okay? So when you subtract, you can see we have 18 what? Moves, 18 what? Differences. So the smallest change, so this change is what we call pips. Pip, okay? Pip. So we can say we have 18 what? Pips. 18 pips. So per calculation, the 18 pips will determine your amount of money you have. We'll get back to that and then I'll explain everything to you. So the smallest change, okay, the change that you get within 0.02, okay, is it was 2:30 p.m. and then at 2:31 it changed to 20. So it means we've gotten how many pips? 18 pips. 18 pips. Now, let's go to example number 2. Example number 2 is this. We have 1.90992 and then 1.0994. Now, let's take our currency euro. Okay. Now, euro, initially euro was this. So you can see the last number. Though we have 5 decimal place, but the 5 decimal place is ignored. It changes very, very quickly than this one. So we have 2. That was the initial exchange rate for dollar. Then within a second, it can even happen within hours, minutes, and as I told you, a second time or a minute time, it changed to this value as the last one here. So you subtract this from this, and then you get what? You get what? 2. So it means we've gotten how many pips? 2 what? Pips. 2 what? Pips. So the difference is the smallest change in the currency pair is what? 2 what? Pips. So these 2 pips can determine the amount of money you will attain or earn per every minute or second or hour or whatever. We'll talk about time frame 2. Okay, we talk about time frame 2. So now, the question is, how do I earn my money? We have what we call lot size. Lot size. We will go to the MT5, then we will learn about the MT5. Okay, the structure of MT5, what we see here and here and here and here, and then we understand everything that concerns the MT5. But before we go there, we have what we call lot size. Lot size. Now, the lot size is the amount of money you lose and the amount of money you earn per every pip. You understand? The amount of money you lose or earn per every pip. So let's say we have 1.0992 and then we have 1.0994. And then we found the difference. Okay, we want to know the pips we've gotten, the amount of pip we've gotten. We had 2 pips from here. So in order to get our money, we need to multiply our lots by our pip. Okay, you don't have to know the calculation. I'm trying to explain something to you, what works on, okay, within the forex market. So to know the amount of money you have, let's say, assuming you have a lot size of 0.01. This is your lot size, the lowest lot size you can go. So to know the amount of money you earn as profit, you multiply your pip, okay, by your lot size, 0.01 lot size. That means that you are going to earn how much? You're going to earn something like 0.02 cents as profit. So if you are dealing in dollars, you will be depositing in dollars. So it means you are going to earn 0.02 cents. It's more, it's small. Don't worry. When you trade, you can trade big and then you earn more. Assuming your lot size, okay, is 1. This is cent. So assuming your lot size is set to dollar, that is 1.0. We'll go to the MT5. Don't get confused. We'll go to the MT5. Then you understand. I'll show you. Those who have already showed the lot size too, you know what I'm talking about. So let's say, assuming your lot size is $1. It's set to 1.0. It means $1. You multiply your pip, the amount of pip you've gotten, by 2. There are 2 pips here. So 2 times 1 is equal to what? 2 what? Dollars. So somebody who plays 0.01 lot size will get a different profit from somebody who got 1.0 lot size. That is the difference. Okay. So we'll break up for this one, and then I'll let you understand that every lot size determines the amount of money you are earning. Okay. So now let's go forward. If you have any question, please do what to ask me. I want questions so that I can help you out and then understand something. The next topic we'll be discussing is what we call the things that affect a currency to change. This thing to happen. Okay. It's increasing and reducing. I told you this thing can reduce. Okay. So we are going to look at that, and we are going to look at what we call what influences the currency rates.